4:45 now. Slifer's in the house with us this morning, filling in for Todd, and you picked a rainy morning to start with us, I guess.
Yeah, you know, Sam, we were just talking in the break, like, how are we going to introduce this weather segment? I feel like we've used up all of our rainy banter.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, over the last 4 weeks, I mean, at this point, it's just like being a broken record.
Seriously. And we could say the plants are happy, but...
Yeah, even the plants are starting to get stressed. I don't know if anybody's been watching, but we've had a few pictures sent in to us of like yellow leaves and red leaves on some of the trees, and some of that has to do with stress from all of the rain we've seen and just the not so great weather that we had in July. And my tomato plant unfortunately did not make it, given all the rain that we've seen. I know, huge bummer, huge bummer. Current temperatures out there, we've got some 50s in parts of western Maine. That's where the clouds have cleared out a little bit. Down to 57 now in Rangeley, 63 in Fryeburg, 61 in Calais and Bar Harbor. Most of the rain falling right now, a bit of a break in York County and some lighter showers in Cumberland County. But a lot of that is going to fall up through parts of Kennebec and Waldo counties, and then down east is where we still see some heavier rain falling right now. If we zoom in a bit here, there's a heavier shower that stretches from the Bath, Topsom areas up toward Jefferson and then to Belfast. And then we've got another batch of heavy rain down east. Quick disclaimer. I know that this looks like it's super heavy rain, but what's happening here is the radar beam is sampling a little bit higher up, and there's some melting going on in the cloud cover, so that's actually what you have here. So there's some ice crystals that are getting mixed in there and things because it's so high up in the atmosphere. So the rain is not actually as heavy as it looks, but it's certainly steady, and we still see some moderate to heavy rain falling down east. Warm front to our south, low pressure riding along that, and we will ultimately end up with that low crossing just to our south, and that's what brings the threat for more rain later on today. Watch how this all unfolds. More showers by 8 a.m. down east, and then we have a bit of a break in the middle of the day, but we end up with more heavy rain possibly this afternoon and evening. Rockland up to about Bangor and east, I think, is where we'll be watching that move through. And that's going to allow for a strip of higher rain totals near the Penobscot Bay and north to about Topsfield. That's ultimately where I think we could see 2-inch totals or so. Clouds do clear out tomorrow, and we end up with a pretty nice afternoon and evening, all things considered. High temperatures for most should make it into the mid-80s tomorrow, assuming we get enough sunshine through to really warm things up. So here's that strip that I was talking about where we could see rain totals of 2 or more inches. Again, that's mostly going to be interior sections of Washington and Hancock counties at risk. But elsewhere, I think a lot of us are going to see about a ½ to 1 inch of rain along the coastline. Northern and western Maine don't see anything from this because it has shifted so far offshore. So dry weather continues across northern and western Maine. Tomorrow, still expecting things to be a bit drier. It'll be warmer on Saturday, a bit humid, and then this cold front starts to droop in on Sunday, and that could bring the next risk for some showers or some thunderstorms. At this point in time, it really doesn't look all that impressive to me, which is good news. I don't think we'll be talking about severe weather or anything like that, but we'll be watching should that change. Seas today, 3 to 4 feet, east wind 10 to 15 knots, becoming southeast. Water temperature 64 degrees. Sticky on Saturday, an isolated mountain shower possible, with a storm risk on Sunday afternoon inland. Sun and clouds Monday, partly sunny on Tuesday. Similar idea at the coastline, just a couple of degrees cooler on Monday, better chance for a sea breeze there. And then I think that we'll see more showers by the middle of next week because, Sam, why can't we go an entire week this summer without, a rain risk?
I guess we'll figure it out later. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe September will treat us nicely.
We'll find out. Thanks, Mike.